the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We're live at Amway Center, where the Magic have home court advantage. And now the Lakers starting group. Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. Harden out there with Smith. And it's Cousins in at the center, locking down the middle. Shot clock at 5. Parsons finds Zubac. Nowitzki. They get it back. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, you just have to love the heart of Nowitzki, hitting the glass hard, snagging those second chance buckets.
Ingram passes to Cousins. Harden trying to get open, and that one's good. Cousins. Both sides will try and push it on the fast break doors to get easy scores. Talk a bit about playing fast, but also playing with efficiency.
Well, you look no further than the Golden State Warriors, who, when they are playing with pace and out in transition and the threes are flying, it's electric and, frankly, almost unstoppable. But they walk that delicate line of playing fast without turning it over. You want to give these great players freedom. But within that freedom, they've got to make sure, okay, we've got to value the basketball. And yes, we can maybe turn it over 10 times per game, but we get north of 10, 15 turnovers, and that's going to put us in a little bit of a problematic situation.
Good analysis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith against Bellinelli with the shot. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ingram against Parsons. Rubio with it. Puts it up. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Not just so under control with the ball. Nice move by Rubio.
Harden outside. Shot on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And Parsons kicks to Nowitzki. Goes up again.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. 1st in scoring, 3rd in assists, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Smith scanning the floor. Over Parsons. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
You gotta love how Cousins uses his size, his reach. He's more prolific on the defensive glass, but obviously a factor on the offensive end as well.
Harden left side. Goes back up. No good from Cousins.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
Rubio against Harden, and it's Rubio penetrating on the wing. Bellinelli. Nowitzki kicks to Parsons. Shoots the 3. The Magic again can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. And here's Harden. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fires from deep. Drains the 3-pointer.
And doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that 3-point shot is a primary weapon.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. later stages of his career. Dirk Nowitzki.
Makes you reflect, from miles.
And it's clear, GA, that Dirk still enjoys playing the game and draining buckets in a variety of ways.
You can't deny his legacy. Arguably the best 7-foot shooter in the history of our game, which is why he's so high up on that leaderboard.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I think they played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing they try to do hard.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, Bellinelli is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Zubac in at the foul. Rubio finds Zubac. And here's Rubio, covered by Smith. Kuzma against Rubio. Pass to Nowitzki. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
And Bellinelli kicks to Rubio. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, Kevin, a ton of tension in that one. The fans were kind of on the edge of their seat right up until the end. And I tell you what, those are the kinds of games you love to be a part of, but man, do you hate to lose them.
Nowitzki right side. Rubio taking his time here. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 5.
And Ricky Rubio might be one of the most unselfish players in the league. Not only for his passing and how much he enjoys piling up assists, but how he does a great job adjusting to what the team needs him to do and not worrying about his own game.
And for Rubio, who has been in the eye of the media for so long, Greg, he's always been unselfish. We've always seen that in his style of play.
You're right, Kevin. You've always been able to see that with Rubio's game. Great at making quick reads, seeing passes before they develop. I mean, he can see who's open and who's going to be open before he even catches a pass.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
And Bellinelli kicks to Rubio. Parsons passes to Rubio. Bellinelli with it. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Nowitzki, that's for 2. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Smith on the wing. Bellinelli is covering. Here's Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Zubac. Ball's knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Orlando now. Rubio finds Bellinelli. Such a wide open look. Bellinelli's got his first bucket in this one.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach out.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And let's get your thoughts. And now with the second half about to get underway.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, Cousins has really been making it happen, guys.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. J.R. Smith out there with Harden. And it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. Rubio outside. With the teardrop, 4 on the shot clock. And Parsons gets it to go. So much of being a scorer is finding ways to get open without the ball, Doris, and there are a lot of guys that do that very well in the league right now.
Well, you think back to guys like Ray Allen, who have retired in the last 5 to 6 years. He was one of the all-time best. You think back to the Detroit Pistons teams and Rip Hamilton. They set the stage for today's generation. Guys like Klay Thompson and Kyle Korver, who are relentless in their motion and sometimes do it randomly. Outside of the context of the offense, they're just, because they've done it so often, the kind of movement they create puts tremendous stress on your defense.
And Rubio kicks to Bellinelli. The pass to Parsons. And here is Zubac. Rubio, the pass to Nowitzki. The Magic need to get a shot off here. From the arc. Rubio misses. Los Angeles leading by 4. There's the 3. And it's Smith missing. And so it's Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Rubio against Harden. And Rubio kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Zubac, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Harden scanning the floor. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 8 points.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him. Boy, you think about the Orlando Magic last season and the strong start they got out to, and it sort of faded away very quickly afterward. They ended the year as one of the worst teams in the East.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. And the Lakers get it back. For 3, Ingram. The shot, no good. The Magic trail by 3. Rubio outside. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the layup is good. Rubio's got his second bucket of the game to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Smith kicks to Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Bellinelli finds Zubac. Harden against Rubio. Pass to Bellinelli. Parsons for 3. Drops in the tray. Parsons got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Magic out in front, up by 2. And time to step aside. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Ricky Rubio. Ivica Zubac is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Bellinelli in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. Rubio against Harden. Puts it up. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Lakers trail by 4. The dish to Smith. He kicks it to Cousins. Off target from outside. Well, Orlando shooting well, 50% from the floor. Parsons' shot is off, and Los Angeles guys' shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Kuzma can't get it to go. Magic leading by 4. Parsons outside. Back to Rubio. Fires the 3. Orlando getting another chance here. Here's Zubac, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He hits both from the stripe. Now, here is Harden. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Smith. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
On the wing, Bellinelli. Covered by Smith. Back to Parsons. The 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Down low. Here's Kuzma. That one doesn't drop. And Orlando the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And it's the Magic with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Smith against Bellinelli. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Kuzma. Bellinelli gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by 8. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Harden against Rubio. To end the drought. Harden kicks to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range.
Oh, you know J.R. Smith has a love of the spotlight. He just made a huge shot.
Rubio against Harden. Rubio the pass to Zubac. Knocked loose. From 13, Nowitzki, and he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, unless someone gets a hand to it, it's hard to miss the mark from that close range.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 7. 51 seconds left in the fourth. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself.
But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. The shot by Bellinelli, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And Cousins kicks to Smith. And again, the Lakers, no good. Rubio outside. So the Magic win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for
all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.